Welcome back to the Blunt Lab. I am Al, joined by my brothers Marcus, Matt, Julian, and Rick. What's going on?
Yo. How you boys doing?
What up?
Chilling like a villain. Good to have you guys back on.
Yeah,
sir.
Appreciate it.
B-boy.
Go.
Today we got a few things we're going to discuss. We're going to start it off with something a little heavy. Past week's been a little rough. You guys remember my sister who's been on the show. Her boyfriend lost his daughter, who was literally about to turn 30 years old.
Oh.
She was shot in the head.
What the fuck?
Unseen but house.
What?
And then the coward that did it shot himself. He was essentially dead on the scene. It took him a few days or so to die. I personally didn't know her, but my sister was close to her, of course. And of course, Rick, being my sister's boyfriend, being part of the family, we're close with him, so we all feel his pain. Essentially, I'm not going to get too deep into it. This coward, this piece of shit, they were dating. They broke up, I believe, back in February. I guess my man, being a piece of shit coward that he was, couldn't take it. Started stalking her. There was all proof of him stalking her. She got a restraining order, which did nothing. There were signs of him about to do this. He was like posting messages. I don't know most of the folks on that side of the family, so I'm kind of just going through some of the chats to see what people are saying. What really, on top of, our boy losing his daughter, and she died the day before her 30th birthday. The day before. Like, this dude's mom and sister, the mom deleted her comment, so I forget what she said, but the sister, the cow that shot Rick's daughter, she was like, "I'm glad she's dead."
She didn't get locked up.
What the fuck, man?
Like,
when
two people are in a relationship, essentially their relationship is not ending.
Fuck it.
If she chose not to be with him, and he was a piece of shit dad on top of being a piece of shit boyfriend or whatever the fuck.
They usually go hand in hand.
Yeah. So she had 3 children. One of them was his. From what I gather, he really wasn't in this kid's life because, again, he was a piece of shit. To his sister that commented that she was glad that Ericka died. You and your mother are 2 cankerous cunts. I truly wish you were brave enough to say that in one of our faces. Because your guts would spill on the ground where you fucking sit, you pieces of shit. There's plenty more I'd like to say, but you guys really aren't worth that much time. So I just want to say, Ericka, rest in peace. I want to say to my boy Rick and his family, our love and our prayers are with you. Though it was satisfying that he died, it was kind of unsatisfying that he didn't die by one of our hands, especially mine. I'm glad he's fucking dead, and I hope his sister and his mother joins him soon. Fucking cunts. Now moving on. I was going to allow you to bring this up, but I figured we'd get it out the way, Rick. 3 hours of my fucking time that I could never get back. What? SummerSlam was a...
Oh, don't you say it.
Full
Don't
toilet.
you fucking say it.
A full toilet bowl.
Don't you say it, dude.
Full of shit. Like, what the fuck would they think?
Did they pay you to watch that?
That's what I'm wondering, Julian. Question of the hour.
Because I would.
So I'm going to ask you this question. Slow down. I'm going to disregard the disrespect on that one now.
Go for it, Rick.
How much of the UFC card did you actually watch or sleep through?
I did not watch. I did not watch last night's UFC card.
Okay.
There wasn't any fight on the card that interested me, but nonetheless,
It's a
those
real
fights
fight.
were real fights. Like,
But
The
you
disrespect.
watch.
what was going on in
Cinema.
SummerSlam?
Cinema.
I'll
That's
just,
what
I'll
that
just
was.
get it out the way so you guys can have your fun with it. In this particular SummerSlam, they tried to recreate WrestleMania. Last WrestleMania, I will give it, outside of the cringe acting. Well, not cringe, just the terrible acting. I mean, like, you guys get paid all these millions and you guys can't go to acting school? Like, you guys are phenomenal athletes, but when it comes to acting, like, I want to turn into a monkey, shit in my hand, and throw it right at you whenever I fucking see it. Like, that's just basically how I feel. The acting is just
you're
fucking...
referring to, because it's not really
Everybody, even The Rock, who's been in Hollywood for the past, decade and a half?
Shit, more.
It's like the second he steps into the WWE ring, any kind of acting skill that he has, literally just...
I think you're trying to take it too serious, though. You know what I mean? Like, watch horror movies, they get so scared. You have to cover their face. That's what you kind of think of with this WWE shit. Because, like,
yeah, we have to cover our
real.
face because it's ass.
It's supposed to be cheesy.
Thank you.
It's supposed to be cheesy. It's supposed to be like extra. That's the
It's
point.
fucking scripted. It's like a
You know
movie.
what? Okay, it's scripted, which means you planned ahead, you thought ahead, which means it should be somewhat fucking entertaining.
But shit happens, bro. Shit happens in the midst of things.
You know what
that
happens?
you have to
You're
like.
right.
You got to
Shit
improv
does
sometimes.
happen. Shit acting happens the second these motherfuckers
But
get
what
on
about the
camera.
matches, bro? How about that? Let's talk. I don't know what the acting part you're talking about, because there wasn't that much backstage shit during SummerSlam. But the matches themselves,
Regardless,
How were the matches though? How were the matches though, for real? Cause
and if you haven't been watching, you don't understand what was going on with it. All the fucking betrayals, fucking Roman coming back. Come on, bro. 50,000 people screaming this motherfucker's name. Come on, bro.
One. Like, it was insane.
People in the crowd are probably paid actors too.
Well,
right, betrayal. So when they go backstage, you're like, "Oh, that was good acting, man."
hey,
especially the people in the front.
go up to any person that you see that looks like they might have a little bit of downs and just go give them one of these. No, man, there's fucking 60,000, 57,000 people at SummerSlam.
There's a reason why all the niggas with Down syndrome love it.
Bro, I'm not. You can't go into it thinking, "Oh, I'm about to watch a real fight." Come on, bro, that's crazy.
I don't go into it thinking that. I go into it thinking that, hey,
And hold on a
if you're
second.
gonna,
You never
if you're
watched
gonna
wrestling?
perform,
Did
if
you
you're
watch
gonna perform
wrestling as a
soap
kid?
opera, of course I did.
That's what you're saying, bro.
And the
What are you talking
cordiness
about?
and the cordiness back then was 100 times better than it is now.
It's
The
not,
guys
though.
now,
It's getting
they're-
better, bro. It's
They're
changed.
they're
It's
so stiff.
changed.
But
That's
well,
still in the
it's like
fight.
it's like instead of being corny, they want to be shitty. Like, be corny, be funny. But they choose to be shitty, and like
Listen.
that's not entertaining. And
This is what I want to say, Al, to you directly, okay, Mister. Oh, you're so disrespectful with the shows that I love. I don't even go this far with you.
I don't do that. Yeah, you do.
With the shit that you have me watch sometimes.
just
I don't just destroy it. I just say, hey,
I
man,
don't
it's not
have
for
to
me.
read the
But
subtitles.
WWE is that bad. WWE is that bad.
Why has it got to be the worst thing? Why has it got to be the worst?
Because it's that
first
bad.
off, the shows that I recommend
Are terrible.
are,
but that's okay.
are halfway entertaining. Okay?
No. Okay, I'll give you Alice in Borderland. I give you All of Us Are Dead. Bro, I watched fucking, what's your show? The video game show with Falcon. What's that shit called? God.
Twisted Metal.
That was
Bro.
an awesome show. That's 6 hours
And
of
I
my
never
life
played-
I will never get back. I will
And,
use 5 hours, whatever. It took me like 3 weeks to watch it, bro. Like, what we talking about?
Season 2's coming out. Be
Oh, my
prepared.
God. I'm gonna watch it just so I can disrespect it the way that you, the way that you're doing it right now. I'm gonna
Probably
hate
better
watching,
than WWE.
bro. I feel like you're hate watching shows, and that's different. You can't go into it and thinking I already hate it. I was the same way, bro. I stopped watching. I watched wrestling as a kid, and I stopped. But it's back, bro. It's
Because
back.
Yeah, me too.
stopped-
I stopped. And
Yeah, because it stopped being entertaining. When Stone
It's
Cold
very
and The Rock
entertaining.
left the game,
It's very
it stopped being
entertaining.
entertaining.
You just if you
It's like
haven't been keeping
look,
up, It's
and
entertaining,
and Roman Reigns coming back.
He's a goat, bro. Don't
I mean,
disrespect
he was
Roman.
on camera. He was on camera for what, like 5 minutes, doing whatever.
Hey,
I don't know if it was
best 5 minutes of the
acting.
show. That was the best 5 minutes of the show. You
Look,
saw how he looked at Cody. He looked at Cody
Undertaker.
like, bitch, I didn't do this for you. You're next.
Undertaker showed up for 5 seconds.
Choke slammed the nigga.
And
I know.
that was the most exciting part of
It
WrestleMania.
was. It should have been Stone Cold, but that's
Roman
beside the
Reigns
point.
showing up and
Was
doing
fucking
whatever you want to
legendary.
call it. Look, I
It
mean,
was
hey,
legendary. It was
cool,
epic.
you know, Roman
It's
Reigns is
cinema,
my
bro.
sister's husband, whatever.
Roman is a
Exactly.
beast, bro. He's a goat at this point.
Here we
Roman he might be a fucking Mount Rushmore wrestler at this point. I don't know.
Roman Reigns coming back was like MJ going to the Wizards.
No,
Yeah.
he needs.
No, that's different.
I'll give you
And
that.
honestly, I'll give you that.
that.
MJ on the Wizards is still one of the best players in the league. What we talking about, bro? MJ was dropping 50 at 50 years old. However fucking old he was.
I'll give you that too.
What we
But
doing?
look,
The thing about SummerSlam, to move it forward, the thing about SummerSlam though, that was really big is like they're doing a big. The thing about wrestling that they got it made is they know how to like build up storylines in big pictures.
Mhm.
And the thing that's gonna happen in January with Raw going to Netflix, and it's basically it's gonna get very like R rated. It's gonna get very mature rated for Raw and the pay-per-views. And what they're doing right now is setting that up. And what we're kind of for the fans, the non-haters, what
They're gonna bring the skanks back.
well, I'm gonna say this: if this was a movie,
Since the 90s.
if what they're doing right now was a movie trailer, and the movie
fell
hadn't come
asleep.
out yet, because of this trailer, I ain't going to see the movie.
Okay.
That's how
I'm going to
garbage.
see
That's
it
how
5
garbage.
I'm going to see it
Damn.
5
Garbage.
times. 5 times. I'm
I feel
going.
the same
That's
way
how
about
garbage.
I might stay in the theater and get tickets the next show. I might watch the show and then get the next ticket for the next airing, and then the one after that the next day.
Look,
Listen,
I
you
hope-
can't
I hope it gets
convince
better.
people. If you don't fuck with it, you don't fuck with it. I get it, bro. Trust me. I'm not trying to convince you. I'm just saying.
And as long as
It
the
was good.
cameraman is doing his job when the women are fighting, getting
and speaking of that,
perfect, and getting
if
the
you
perfect
watch-
camera angles,
hey, if you watch
might
NXT,
watch.
Shawn Michaels is doing the Lord's work, bro. With
ain't lying,
what they got on
Hey.
NXT right now,
that's my guy
I
right
don't-
there. That's my
I don't
dude.
want to say. I don't want to.
What, the G League wrestler?
Man, there's some things
I
on
fucks
NXT right
with
now.
Shawn Michaels. I fucks with Shawn Michaels, but I'm just gonna
There's
say
some-
again, man. These guys
some heat.
today are doing what the guys are now. Athletically, they may be doing better stuff. I'll give them credit for that. But as far as like what the other guys did, their panache, if you will,
Their
these
aura.
guys don't have it, bro. They
Did you
don't-
see that shit Logan Paul did? That
I was
springboard
about to bring
shit.
him
You know,
up.
him-
I never
Yeah.
seen
You know what?
anything
I'm
like
gonna
that
say
in my life.
Him losing his belt.
Oh, that was
probably
awesome.
the worst thing that happened on SummerSlam.
No, that was beautiful. He
Oh.
needed to, bro. He's defended it twice in like a year. What are you doing? Like, you
There's
don't
a
need that belt.
storyline out there that he went into the match thinking he was supposed to be the over, and he ended up in the heavy at the end. He wasn't supposed to win, but some
Yeah, they
shit.
find out.
He's
Yeah,
talking.
they find out usually.
Here's already, and this may help your segue. He talks shit about the boxer in the Olympics being a man,
Oh.
and
Yeah, we're gonna get into that.
that's what I thought. Well, they put a cancer mark on him. The rumor mill out there, underside, is that Logan was supposed to win that night and keep his belt. LA Knight was not supposed to become the champion, right? But apparently, last second, they did that kind of like Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels thing, where because the message he was trying to put out there, they were like, "Oh, we're about to slow you down, motherfucker. You can't come out here and fuck with this left agenda."
Which is
I
crazy.
mean, it
though.
makes sense though,
Maybe.
because Logan having the belt, like it doesn't put any extra on the belt. Like he's Logan. He doesn't need a fucking championship to come in and sell tickets. Like he's
That's
a draw.
true.
No, he
LA
could
Knight
be at
needs
every
that shit.
pay-per-view. Assuming he's healthy, he could be at every pay-per-view, and people are going to be there to see that match. Yes.
And
Exactly.
y'all say I'm hating. As far as the matches are concerned, like when Logan is doing his thing, he's entertaining.
That springboard, I've
entertaining
never
as
seen
hell.
nothing like that. That shit was insane, bro. Like that was fucking cool, man. I mean, I don't like him. Not even just the
Well, look,
character, like his personality seems like it sucks. but
You guys,
No, I like
you
him
guys
as a
are.
heel, and so I like him as a heel.
Oh, he's a great heel. Yeah.
It's just the way that Al likes to hate on Jake. It's exactly the same thing. Like Logan has that same presence within the WWE landscape of being the perfect fucking heel. He's great as a heel.
Yeah, because Logan accepts that it's fake. Jake Paul won't.
There's one thing else too. The Judgment Day implosion or like
that was
redirection. That was insane, bro.
Yes. This whole Judgment Day split up, the Bloodline thing changing, going into Survivor Series and all this stuff. It's fucking perfect. Like they're writing, whether you like it or not, wrestling is doing way better than it's done since what Al says. Since that
it's probably better than ever.
WCW Monday Night Wars thing ended, it's been kind of gone downhill. It's back on that uphill now. And again, I go back.
Well, not for nothing. I mean, money has a lot to do with that also.
Well, yeah.
There's one other thing, guys. I tried to watch AEW, and I don't want to be this guy. That shit sucks. I will sign that one.
Round of applause for Marcus.
What WCW used to look like. You remember when they were having the Monday Night Wars and WCW really started to fall? AEW, that's what that looks like. They got all the talent in the world. Well, that shit sucks.
AEW is wrestling focused, Marcus. So they're specific. They're
they got talent.
Is that they want to just be wrestling focused and not drama focused? But you have to have drama for wrestling to sell, unless you're like ECW, where they're like out there really fucking each other up. Like I just
wish they really would. I just wish they really fucked each other up.
Any fucking storyline. We showed up downtown at fucking Roxy with our fucking toasters and our fucking kitchen sinks, and these motherfuckers just got out there and fucked each other up, whether you liked it or not, bro. Like they fucked each other up, dude.
That's facts.
Yeah, AEW.
Now I want to let y'all know, because I love y'all and the things that I have you guys watch, I'm willing to watch the main events alone. I'm not going to dedicate.
I'll watch the pay-per-views out.
Yeah, I'll watch the pay-per-views, the Survivor Series, and do that for y'all. But other than that,
Bash of Berlin's coming up, bro.
Yeah, I don't.
Going to Germany.
Now, Marcus, as far as the shows you hate, feel free to be as disrespectful.
I thought you was going to call me the R word again, because that seems to be that's the running theme on the show.
Now, for those wanting to know what the R word means, he's talking about a racist. Okay,
my mind didn't go there. I went somewhere else.
You are retarded. I went retarded. Full retard on that one.
That's retarded.
Well, either one. Right? I guess if the shoe fits, right?
But feel free. I want you to be honest with these shows. I know deep in your heart you love Twisted Metal. Anthony Mackie's an awesome actor.
No, I love the cast. Samoa Joe, a wrestler, is on that show. Just said that show sucks, bro. That show sucks.
It's pretty fucking terrible, Al.
Hey, take it easy.
It's awful.
How dare the both of you right now are acting like two sensitive.
And I ain't gonna lie,
index.
I started it with love in my heart. By the end, I was hate watching. That was pure hate watch. I was like, I'm watching this just to shit on it at this point.
Just to talk shit later.
Just any negative feelings I have, writing shit down about this. Like, no, man, that's a bad show.
It's like watching the news during like a disaster or something going on. Like, I hate the news, but I gotta watch it right now.
Well, it's awful, bro. It's the worst. I'm shocked that Anthony Mackie would attach his name to something like that. Like, bro, you're Captain America. What are you doing? You can't just accept any role. You're bigger than that.
Mackie has 50-50, Marcus. Like, he's hit or miss. He's hit or miss.
Yeah, he be doing some extra shit sometimes. You're right.
Yeah.
The moral of the story is WWE is scripted, so we shouldn't expect real things to happen.
I expect entertainment to happen.
I just wish
it's entertaining. It's entertaining.
If you're into it and you're tuning, though, that's the point. Yes, if you don't like it, it's not going to be entertaining. If you get into it, it's very entertaining. Like, they do a good job.
I was thoroughly entertained, Yeah.
The hub is more entertaining than that.
Now, just to go into, I guess we'll segue into the Olympics. We'll start off with Olympic boxing.
Yes.
There are two women in Olympic boxing that are being accused of being men.
Oh.
You have one from the Philippines and one from Algeria. Now, the young lady from the Philippines is, in fact, a woman, was born a woman.
That's what I heard.
Never took any hormones to become a man. She just identifies as a man. She is not a man.
I don't even know what that means, but go on, bro.
She has a vagina. She has a love button. She has fallopian tubes.
No.
She's a woman.
Okay.
I sure did, fella. I sure
She's
did.
fighting women,
Yeah, she's fighting women.
but she
Now,
identifies as a man.
But that's
she
okay.
identifies as a man.
I'm
It's
okay with
confusing.
that.
Yeah, I'm
Go
okay
for
with that. Now, the
It's confusing,
Algerian,
but go for it. I'm sorry.
the Algerian boxer,
Listen,
she's famous right now for the clips of her fighting an Italian boxer. The Italian boxer quit inside of 30 seconds, accused her of being a man. Now, in Algeria, what we know as the LGTB and the rest of those letters that come along with that, what goes on here does not go on in Algeria.
No, they're not as liberal.
If, in fact, she was a trans, she would either get beat down, murdered, or in jail. That shit doesn't fly in Algeria. She, in fact, is a woman with a vagina, a love button, and fallopian tubes. She just has I think she was born with some particular condition to where,
she has extra testosterone.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
no,
but
no.
she is, in fact, a woman.
Well, time out. To that point, let's be clear on this so we're not mistaken. What it boils down to is similar to what you would refer to as a hermaphrodite. She was born with X and Y chromosomes. Disclaimer comes
That's
in.
what I heard.
I'm a doctor. So let me describe it to you. You don't have to have a penis and a vagina, right, to be a man. Right? Think about it. Okay? In order to be a woman, you have to have certain items. Okay? So even though like what the Christian Bible kind of looks at is like, oh, a woman is basically a man minus a rib, and the opposite side reproductive, right? What we see often sometimes with the way the DNA splices is this situation. So apparently, allegedly, I've never met her, I've never inspected her, right? Is she has XY chromosome. It's very similar to what happens when a woman takes steroids. So the same effects have occurred to her as she's grown, okay? So, in other words, it's like she's a woman who's took steroids, but she has never taken steroids, allegedly. So with that said, like, how do you stand with that? Like, how does that sit with you? You know what I mean? Like,
she's still abroad.
right, she's
All right,
still a
so-
woman, right?
I saw that they have fought before.
Yeah, she's been competing.
The woman who quit the fight against her in the Olympics, them two have fought each other before.
Brock Lesnar's
It's
daughter.
It's not like she didn't know who she was. Like,
I know what you're trying to do, Rick. I know what you're trying to do. I'm not gonna do it. I want to, but I'm not. She's been competing against women. That Italian chick is essentially a quitter. She caught a one piece. She caught a one piece. She's like, ooh, I was
That
looking
hurt.
hard. You know what I'm saying? That she took a couple of sets. She's like, all right, let me see what's up. She took that second shot. She said, fuck the bullshit.
Oh,
And
I'm
went
like,
straight to
to
she
your
went
point,
straight to her corner.
She knew what time it was before she got in the ring with her, and because that chick was Mike Tyson and shit, she thought she might have a chance. As soon as she felt like she didn't have a chance anymore, she fucking quit. Yeah, unlucky.
And women have beaten this Algerian chick before.
For
so
me,
she
Yep.
has lost.
She's got like 21 0. She's lost just as much as she's won.
oh,
And so, folks, just because she appears the way she does, stop calling her a man.
Yeah,
I'm saying, to be fair, initially, like when it happened, people didn't know like the backstory to it. So if you just were just looking at it, you'd be like, man, that looks kind of fucked up. That was a Logan Paul thing. Well, he
Yeah,
was
I might
like,
have been
that looks
guilty of
kind of
that.
fucked up.
I might have been guilty of that at the beginning too.
Yeah.
Well, this
You know
is-
how I
once
feel
it comes
about
out,
men.
This is
Yeah,
the story that fits the agenda, gentlemen. This is another fucking perfect piece of evidence that shows you they're trying to fuck with our heads. They're trying to mess with us and make us question what we think is reality.
Now, another thing in the Olympics, Sha'Carri Richardson.
Yeah.
She
Alright.
was denied to compete in the Olympics last time because she smoked a little pot.
Marijuana.
We don't do that around here.
Marijuana.
We say no to drugs. I'm up with hope.
I can't remember where this kid is from, but he essentially raped a minor. I think he's competing for the Dutch. If I'm not mistaken. I can't remember.
France.
What's that?
This is a host.
Now, the young rapist, I believe, was competing for the Dutch.
Is it Dutch? I thought it was...
I believe it's the Dutch. But nonetheless,
what you're saying is it's cool to rape, but not smoke weed. That's what you're getting.
according to the Olympic Committee.
Fair enough.
According to the Olympic Committee.
Didn't know that. That's fair. I mean, hey,
Yeah,
yes.
because he went to jail for it. They let him out, and they said that it's okay for him to compete,
Wow.
and he's actively competing. I guess it's done. Whatever. I don't know his name. Don't care to know his name. But another piece of shit. But again, Sha'Carri Richardson.
He was, yes. He was Dutch. He raped her at the age of 12, allegedly. And his name is Shandelberg. Canceled motherfucker. I don't know how he's there.
Like, not even alleged. He raped a 12-year-old girl.
Convicted.
Rape. It was convicted, served time, and was let out early.
I'll go with convicted. More than likely, it's correct.
And yet
Wow.
he was able to compete in the Olympics. But
Not only able to compete now, they were protecting him there. The same way that, like, when a cop goes into prison and he gets protected because he was a cop before, even though he's now a piece of shit or always was. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. That motherfuckers know what time it is, bro. No way.
They kept them separate. They're like, oh, we'll keep them separate from the village, this, and that. But again, Sha'Carri Richardson wasn't allowed to compete because she smoked a little bit of weed. And we all know that marijuana is not
Performance
enhancing.
It's not a PED. It's definitely not a PED.
Dog eating.
And I can't remember who she lost that was close to her in her life at that time. And you have a problem with her smoking a little bit of weed, but you let a rapist compete.
Let's be honest.
It's not a PED, bro.
You
It's not a
think
PED.
Another thing I'll point out, and I won't get too deep into it, Russia isn't allowed to compete in the Olympics because of the shit that's going on in the Ukraine, correct?
The war. Yeah.
they're banned right now, or whatever, blacklisted.
Look.
But Israel is allowed to compete in the Olympics with what's going on in Gaza, right?
Are you trying to get us canceled?
I guess that's okay. I guess I'm just asking. I mean, seeing what's going on over there.
That's a fair question. I'm cool with it. Whatever heat comes from it, that's a fair question.
Because listen, be honest. All right, look, the situation in Russia, it has to do with Vladimir and Russia not wanting the UN on their border. Okay, so yeah, the UN and everything that we know as what's closest to a new world order, a unified order. All right, Russia is not a part of that right now. Okay, and the Olympics is something that's part of the quote unquote new world order. Okay, so the countries that are going to compete and have the most benefits within the Olympics are the ones that are closest in that UN council. Russia is not a part of that. Israel is.
I mean, they let rapists compete, so
there's a
I don't
reason.
know.
They might as well let everybody in prison come and compete.
Might as
guys-
well. What's the difference?
How many Olympics? Okay, look. How many Olympics have you been around for? Answer that in your mind. Second part. Now that when you look back, look how
6 or 7.
politically charged it all is.
I
And
mean, yeah.
No, that's fair.
all about a message. It's all about a message. It always has been.
With that being said, look how the refs were reffing no matter what sport. If France was competing against somebody, the refs did their very fucking best to help France.
But to be honest,
every
bro,
way possible.
every host country in the Olympics does. To be fair, every
It's
host
okay.
country seems to do that.
Next Olympics, they're coming here.
Yeah, we got it in LA next time, so we should, get that same benefit.
Which is why I was extremely happy that the American men's basketball team didn't
Yes, sir.
give any other country. I mean, granted, the Serbia game had me a little nervous.
Bro, we all had our cheeks clenched.
What?
Brother, I already said they lost before the game was even over.
I'm
willing to say that in the open.
If Curry fans didn't, because we know what the true MVP is, and it's the guy that wins games.
Yeah, we
Thank
fucking
you.
know.
Thank
Hey,
you. Thank you.
I was scared
Thank
though.
you.
Serbia. I
Here we
was
go.
shook, bro. I was like, no.
I was pissed. I was pissed because I mean,
Steph went crazy though. He went supernova.
and hey, I know Matt's here, and I'm glad he's here because I'm going to say this, dude. I found it very difficult for me to cheer for Joel Embiid, but because Joel Embiid chose to play for the United States instead of the filthy French, I was able to cheer for him because
He did good.
He
And
did
they
good.
booed
Listen,
him. He said, I'm gonna tell y'all to suck my dick.
You
And
feel
he
me?
sure
You
did.
feel me? And you know, the French are some filthy motherfuckers, along with being some racists. But you know, hey,
No, a lot of guys did good in these Olympics.
LeBron.
LeBron was a standout, bro.
I've never said that LeBron wasn't a beast. So you know, let me just say that right now.
He's the
LeBron
second
is
greatest
a
player
fucking
ever.
beast.
He's the second greatest player ever, bro.
When he did some of the things that he was doing, that's what I want to see from that cat. I mean, granted, he's about to retire, so we're not going to get to see it. That's what I always wanted to see.
Hey,
from
that
this
play
cat.
last night when he took Wemby, was it Wemby to the basket and got the and one?
Yep.
That shit was tough.
It was on
if
3 of them.
LeBron does this, he's unstoppable. Head of steam straight to the basket. Ain't nobody stopping that. Give a shit how tall you are.
Steph shooting over 2 niggas.
Oh, that was insane.
Ooh.
That was slightly disrespectful too. But I mean,
And you know me as a shooter. I love that.
Steph's a disrespectful nigga if you think about it.
Hey, he's light skinned, bro. That's how we do.
You're right. I love it.
You know,
Love every second
that's,
of it.
that's how
man.
we do.
But I do want to
That's how
add
we-
too, Wemby is a fucking problem already. League is man because he's
dunking
only like 20.
reality because he's in San Antonio. And while you guys were on here, Matt and I have gone a little bit back and forth ever since the Olympic Committee or whoever the fuck made this decision made LeBron the MVP. Now, I will not deny that 90% of the offense when LeBron was in was ran through him as first man. And Matt's like, yo, if he's the first look, then why is there all these assists? Because he's the first look, right? So I love his stats.
And that's fair.
He went
That's fair.
hard, and I pulled for him the whole time. But to me, an MVP is the person that made them win when it was time to win. I argued that
He did it for 2 games. He did it for 2 minutes in the last 2 games.
It's not just 2 minutes. Hear me out.
Yes, it
If
was
you
though.
take a Jason
He
Tatum.
snapped at the end of Serbia and he snapped at the end of last night.
If you take Jason Tatum, you take KD, you put them in the role that LeBron was in this entire Olympics, and you take LeBron not there. Let's say LeBron's not there. He retired or he's hurt or whatever. He didn't play. And you put
USA
KD,
don't work.
Jason, one of those guys in that spot, they're going to basically have the same stats. They're going to have done basically work. Steph came in and closed it out when everybody in the world was on the internet going, the USA just fucked up to Serbia. And said, fuck y'all.
Rick,
I'm
I
just
don't
like,
know, man. I don't know, Rick, because like LeBron, the gravity that he brings, I don't know that Tatum has that. And the vision,
Dude,
the
we've
passing.
seen Tatum be the number 1 option, and what did he do?
I agree.
Fall short to Jalen Brown.
would Tatum be
I mean,
as
now,
valuable as LBJ
KD
in terms? No way. But he would put up
But
a number.
KD might be able to, but KD probably would do it in a different way. I don't know.
Never
if he
seen
would
it from
be the
KD. Only time
facilitator.
KD won, he had Steph right next to him.
100%.
So I mean,
But the
Fair
same
enough.
thing we
Never
said
seen it
about
happen.
LeBron. Like he had a big star right next to him, saving him constantly, even the bubble with
oh
AD.
my fucking God. Why? Because Ray Allen hit 1 shot, but about the 14 straight he made before that. Like, you sound insane, dude.
I think it was like spread out though. Like as far as production, like KD had a game where he went crazy, and like LeBron was consistent throughout the
whole
Olympics.
time.
Like
He
he was
definitely
kind
had the most
of
production.
doing everything.
He was the best stats. He was the biggest guy on the court every game who could move like that 100%. But Steph closed out those games when it mattered. In the medal games, Steph won in the clutch. Steph brought him back against Serbia. Steph closed him out in both games.
Okay, let's just ignore the fact that Joel Embiid
I
scored
just
7
say that-
straight points against Serbia and gave Steph Curry the chance to make those threes. Without Joel Embiid, Serbia wins. Joel Embiid scored 7 straight points and tied the game.
I second that. Now, I will say this. Watching it as a whole, seeing what LeBron did as a whole, I'm not mad that he got the MVP.
I earned respect for LeBron in these Olympics. I earned.
Oh, I've always had respect for LeBron. I just didn't want to be a dick ratter like everybody else.
I earned more, is all I'm saying. Like,
no, LeBron showed out, man. He showed out.
LeBron
it's crazy. 21 years in, 39 years old, like he's still.
Bro, he's 67 years old and he's the best player in the world. Come on.
He gets older.
Yeah, he's still that guy.
Now, before I forget, I wanted to congratulate and shout out a Filipino male gymnast, Carlos Iulo, my man with 2 gold medals.
Oh, yeah.
You know, shout out to the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Carlos had a little drama going on in his life. Going into the Olympics, I guess he had won several tournaments. I don't know too much of the story, but nonetheless, he had won some money before. Long story short, his mom kind of just took the money, bought a house, that, and then goes ahead and disowns him.
Oh, wow.
For that, literally for asking her, hey, what you guys do with the money? Like, he wasn't looking to take it back or anything to that effect.
Wanted to know.
Like, he just wanted to know. You know what I'm saying? And like, dude, the shit, you can look it up if you want to, but like the shit she was saying before, like disowning him, disrespecting him, has his younger siblings being disrespectful about shit, but yet now that he's won 2 gold medals, she's trying to get at him. She's trying to get at him again. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not going to disrespect his mom because that's his mom. That's their family business, but congratulations to Carlos.
Good job, Los.
Wow. Congratulations, Carlos. I wish you the best. And I mean, like, dude, when he was broke and his mom disowned him, he had I think he's dating an Australian girl who has money herself. Like, she was down for this dude. The shit his mom's talks about her when she's been taking care of this dude before he got these gold medals. And yeah. Congratulations, Carlos. I wish you the best. My man's got a lot of good stuff coming.
Did y'all see they gave him free ramen for life?
And you know what? You know what also was disrespectful? When he won and he was getting his medal, you'll notice that he didn't have his country's flag on him. They denied him the right to carry his country's flag on his back going up on the podium.
Why did he play for them?
That's a huge part of it, though. That's a huge part to have your flag draped over you. Like, I thought that was like half of the damn point of it.
Yeah, I got to do some research or something because that's insane.
That's wild, man.
Yeah, that's some straight up bullshit. But yeah, congratulations to Carlos.
Good job, Los.
Breakdancing. Break
out.
B-boy. B-boy. For as long as I can remember, I've always loved breakdancing.
You're going to say Al's favorite.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when you see real motherfuckers breakdancing, that shit is artwork.
Yeah. It's cinema.
So when I'm all excited because this is the debut for breakdancing in the Olympics, finally motherfuckers are going to recognize.
Yeah, some countries.
I figured it would be the United States and some of the Asian countries because the Chinese and the Japanese are nasty.
Oh yeah, dude.
When it comes to bebopping, pimping. Then you have, man, I don't want to call her any bad words, but you have this Australian bro.
Oh my gosh.
Now, the word, oh, there it is. Thank you, babe. Now look, the word retarded has been flown around today.
Wow.
Hey, she hit that shit though. Come on.
Bro, I think she's actually trolling. Don't it look like she's kind of trolling though? Because this is not real, right? Like, she didn't really do this.
No, she did this.
She didn't really think that this was like going to win or nothing. Like, this is not
this is Australia's best athlete.
What's worse is that she has a PhD in breakdancing.
No.
I don't know how real that is, but she has a PhD in breakdancing.
Australia
look,
just giving out
You need to
PhDs.
understand something, Al.
What?
I have a PhD in beatboxing. Listen.
Booty, booty. Booty, booty. Booty, booty.
Answer me now, motherfuckers.
Bro, that was a troll job, man. That's not. Come on, she was trolling.
I can't take credit for what I'm about to say right now, but I heard
Oh, boy.
somebody say, I think I read this on TikTok somewhere, but somebody said it looked like a retard having a seizure.
It was the Make-A-Wish Foundation. They had to let her win.
Oh my goodness.
Who do you think you're offending more? People with Down syndrome and stuff like that, or people that have seizures?
I don't
Probably
think either
equal.
one of them want to be involved
Fucking
with that.
Homelander, I swear to God.
Lost.
That's a very good question, Rick. It's a very good question.
What was she doing, man? Like, what was that?
I would have to say the ones who are mentally retarded don't have the capacity to be offended. So maybe the
They'll
ones
do
who
a better
have
job
seizures,
than that.
They would have done a better job.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm with you though. When I watched that, this is all real, no joking around here. When I saw that particular routine, I was like, were they just doing like, what do you call it? Like when you allow to happen just to appease? Because I didn't think, is this a serious, because I'm not taking away from anyone who wants to try to do anything, but this is not Olympian level of competition on anything. Whether it's,
I think she was pulling a 50 Cent and being a troll.
Yeah, that's
like-
not breakdancing.
that's like
That
you
was,
run a 10
I don't know what that
but
was.
they feel bad for you, so they let you be in the Olympics. Like, no, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I will say this, because of that, I did not watch anything breakdancing after.
Close.
I just said, fuck this bullshit.
but the
Fuck
Olympics has an
bullshit.
agenda, Al. So you have to accept that. Like, there's a level of entertainment and a level of, you have to understand. Part of it is the programming for the masses. So, like,
And to those guys in the Olympics, fuck your couch.
And hey, Al, to be fair, they wanted people to talk about it. Probably. I mean, we're talking about it.
nailed it.
Hey, man, job done. Job's accomplished.
Let's talk about better things. Congratulations to Simone Biles.
Hey, go.
There's a girl there about to take her bronze medal away. Why am I?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yo, whoever was picking on her about her hair, though, should get burnt, like in Town Square in America somewhere.
Yeah. I second that.
I was like, what the fuck?
Can you check the girl's name? It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember. The one that they're about to take her bronze medal away from her. And Rebecca Andrade of Brazil. These girls were phenomenal.
They killed it, man. They were killing it.
Phenomenal. Congratulations to all three of those. Oh, Suni Lee as well.
Gymnastics is always like a highlight. It's like track and field, gymnastics,
Gymnastics is
basketball.
guilty a pleasure of mine since I was 4 years old, 1984. Shout out.
And I also want to point out how Sha'Carri Richardson got fucked. Her and the Jamaican runner. Granted, the Jamaican runner pulled out of that race, but Sha'Carri still chose to run, and she won silver in that race, even though she wasn't given a chance to warm up. Apparently, rules had changed the night before. So to everything French and the Olympic Committee, fuck all of you.
Did she get any goals? Was she on the relay? She was on the relay, right?
Yeah. And dude, the relay, I don't know if you saw that race.
Oh, I saw
Bro,
that.
she
Yeah.
didn't with the Usain Bolt look.
Bro, she came back, and as she was passing, I don't know where the other broad was from, looked her in her face.
Bro,
and
she
kept it
flew.
moving.
Like, she flew up there.
Congratulations to all.
The camera angle was like, it looked like she was behind. The next angle, she was like passing. Like, yeah, man, that shit was dope, man. Shout out to Sha'Carri, man. She's awesome.
Yeah. Shout out to the women's team. Yeah, she shout out to the women's team too. The women's soccer team. They won gold.
She's still relatively young, so she'll probably be competing in LA. I would assume.
Do you have a medal count?
I do not.
U.S. won 123 or something.
And
total.
I believe we ended up with more gold than China.
China tied it today, so it was 40-40.
Son of a bitch.
But we killed China by 30 plus medals total.
Sounds about right.
China was second.
I got you.
Hey.
I got you. As as of 30 minutes ago, 126 medals for America. The next second place is China with 91. That's total. So we got 40 golds, they got 40 golds, but we also have 40 bronzes, you know what I mean, and 40 silvers. So yeah, we're first place by a margin of about 40, and then China's over Japan by 50. So there's no one even close. We smoked.
Shit.
What's the girl's name that they're trying to take her medal from?
Jordan Childs.
There you go.
Oh,
there
yeah,
you go.
Jordan, yeah.
Jordan Childs. Yeah, that shit just pisses me off.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up. That shit just pisses me off.
Hey, shout out to all the Olympians except that rapist. Not him.
Well,
Yeah.
Everybody else.
That
So.
motherfucker, y'all burning him. But I don't even want to talk about that. But shout out to all of those Olympians spending their whole lives, doing that to be that. Like, it doesn't get much worse. That's like waking up when you're like 2 and being like, I really like to pee, and then spending your whole life like perfecting the art of peeing. Like, these guys fucking good, bro.
And I want to say this, man. It was a joy to watch France lose in everything. It was a joy. It brought joy to my heart. I mean,
Ladies and gentlemen, Al is not racist.
Nah,
know,
fuck the
hey,
French.
You
Fuck-
see
fuck
Wemby?
France.
You saw Wemby crying
French.
at the end of the game?
yeah, good.
I mean,
Niggas always
he'll be-
surrender.
Because
He'll be back, though.
he thought
He's
he was
young.
going to beat Stephen Braun. Come on.
I don't know why. I don't know why they thought that. I don't understand why. Maybe if Serbia was there, they might have. No.
Look,
They
I
get
don't,
to
know
the
why, I don't know why Bob Donovich, whatever his name is, chose to. Even though I know him and Carmelo are boys, I don't know why he chose to talk shit like that during that game in front of Carmelo's son, knowing that LeBron is his homeboy. It was gonna light your ass up, man.
Man,
Melo-
Carmelo's son would whoop his ass.
Melo was
You
out
know
there
what I'm
like
saying?
fucking Braun.
Yes, he
Speaking-
would.
Speaking of Cayenne, bro, he's
He's
on
He's
his
a
way.
monster.
He's on
a
his way.
monster.
Nice.
Dude, if
Yeah,
there are two
he's on his
players I'm
way.
looking, there are two players I'm looking forward to seeing in the future. Him
Mhm.
and Bryce James.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to
Gilbert
seeing
Arenas.
both of them.
Gilbert
Yeah,
Arenas
Gilbert
son
Arenas
is like
son.
that too.
and
Oh,
Carlos
really?
Boozer. Carlos Boozer
Yeah,
got
Boozer
twins.
got twins. And
Yeah.
they're like
Shit,
that.
Matt Barnes got twins. They're pretty damn.
Yep,
good.
Yeah.
and they're like that too.
Matt Barnes is
That's-
my guy, man. That's my dude.
There's some
Hell yeah.
young boys coming up, man. They're coming,
I'm excited. Well, again, congratulations to all the Olympians.
except the rapists.
Yeah, except for fucking France. Congratulations
win any
to Canada
medals?
as well.
Did that rapist win any medals?
I have no idea.
If he didn't, they should hang him for it.
How about that Turkish
And-
shooter, though?
Yeah,
Oh,
with his
dude.
head in his pocket.
For real, bro.
That was
Rocking a
cold.
t-shirt. That was cold-blooded right there,
Yeah.
bro. Cold-blooded.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
Mike, I get this so good. That's to do with the Blunt Lab shirt.
Hey,
That's foul.
Yes. But yes, man, the Olympics are great. What games are left in the Olympics right now? Anyone know?
I think everything ended today.
Oh,
Yeah.
everything ended today.
I believe so. America #1 again.
Mhm.
That's
Everybody's
right.
Always
double.
coming, always coming out on top.
They
Oh,
could
yeah.
literally
Yeah.
strip us of half of our medals and we still won.
Another global domination by us.
That's right.
That's how we get down.
America.
America, baby.
America. Now, it was one thing. Another thing that brought so much joy to watch the French lose. The swimmer, Leon, whatever the fuck his last name is. There is footage of him walking towards and somebody from China like extended his hand to try to shake it. My man completely disregarded and ignored this motherfucker and just walked right past him as if he were a piece of shit.
Are you
Wow.
salty? Are you salty?
A little bit, but granted, the French still lost in the end. I don't care how many goals that cocksucker won.
Fair enough.
The French are filth. What they did to that fucking lake or river, or whatever the fuck. Y'all are some disgusting motherfuckers. I believe you have a right to protest. But to just straight up shit in a body of water so badly
And
that it was literally contaminated.
But that's how you get attention.
You
Yeah,
filth
people
motherfucker.
were getting sick, weren't they?
Ow,
People
I don't
were
wanna-
getting
I
sick.
don't want to get political, but France, this is another one of those scenarios where, like, all the countries that fucking hate us, or do you represent what all those other countries think that we are? No, you do not. And the majority of France is the same way. Those people, those people over there are protesting because they took everything away from them. They took all their social security away.
They took all their welfare away. They took their medical coverage and things away. They're out in the streets protesting because the government said, listen, guys, deuces. So dig into
what do you think is happening here?
There's a lot.
Same shit.
This is
Same
why the
shit.
Second Amendment is important, guys. Remember that.
Bro, 300 years, 250 years later, we're still talking about that we threw tea in the harbor in Boston, dog. These motherfuckers
Fuck
shitting
the
there.
British too. Fuck them too and the French. Fuck them all.
Thank
How about
you.
that?
But you know what? Throwing tea in the harbor didn't harm folks.
No, I'm
Shit in
listening.
the river.
Listen.
True.
Just hear
Just
me
fucked
out.
up their
Dirty
money.
niggas.
Hear me out.
Fucked up the money.
Sticking up for
Give me my
any-
money.
I'm sticking up for their position. I'm sticking up for their position.
No,
People.
I agree. I understand. I certainly understand. But you
Yeah,
know what? The French are still some
Time.
they're still some filthy motherfuckers. They stink. They're
Okay.
rude.
Now, hey, we
Yeah.
didn't talk about
Better
it.
guy.
Like, I
That's
don't
why
know.
they
We
lost
talked
their
about it on
country
the
in 3
last.
days.
At the last one, like that opening ceremony, bro.
Oh,
That
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Well, that shit felt weird watching that.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I bet it did.
That felt like some blasphemy kind of shit, man. Like I don't know.
And for those that don't know, I am of Haitian descent. Look up what the French did to the Haitians or continue to do to the Haitians, and you'll understand my disgust with those filthy motherfuckers. So yeah.
And disclaimer, to be fair, before we started recording, audience, Al did say he was choosing violence, so he's on his Homelander shit.
It would not be a Blunt Lab special without it.
They've been kind of tame. I thought you were gonna go harder than this, bro. I mean, you did on the WWE, but everything else, you kind
Okay,
of
you know
been
what?
like,
I'll
It's
get
my
you
light
some
work.
breast milk. My wife is pregnant.
Because here's the thing. With the WWE thing, I chose to watch that.
no, I don't want you to go
Word.
back in on it.
No.
Go
I'm
in.
just
Let it
like-
loose, Al. Let it loose. Let these motherfuckers know.
I chose that over watching like Rebel Moon or Ghostbusters. You know,
Oh, is the new one out? Is the new
Yeah, the new-
Ghostbusters
yeah.
on streaming?
yeah,
Okay.
it's on Netflix.
Oh,
Yeah,
word!
the-
I gotta watch that.
Frozen
Ghostbusters?
Empire dropped. Frozen Empire dropped. Also, Universal Studios is going to have Frozen Empire as one of their houses this year.
The new Planet of the Apes is on Hulu.
Yeah, I saw that, and Disney.
Yeah,
Everything
the
that's hits
Alien Romulans
Hulu's on
look
Disney
dope.
too.
oh,
I'm nervous.
Is that in theater or is that streaming?
Alien Romulus?
Yes.
No,
No,
that's
it's
still
going
in
to
the
theater
theater
right
soon.
now.
I think it's on
Oh,
theater.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
did
trailer,
it
the
just come
trailer
out?
on that looks really good.
That shit looks fire.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And I
Uh-huh.
want to say I did recently watch the new Beverly Hills Cop, Action Foley. That was quite entertaining.
It was good
I
stuff.
heard. Yeah, I heard
Looks
that
pretty
was good
good.
too.
They took the soundtrack back to the original, so made it even more enjoyable or
It
whatever.
was completely nostalgic. It was completely nostalgic. Like if you're like under the age of 25 and you're like, isn't that funny? I get it, but it's very nostalgic for us.
And
It's
two of the
better than-
movies.
Like, is
But-
it better than Coming to America too?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely,
Okay.
100%, 100%.
Gotcha.
Hands
Okay.
down, 100%,
Bet.
100%. They put effort into this one.
Yes.
Cool.
You know,
Okay.
It's what you would expect of a Beverly Hills Cop.
Do you think with this
Okay.
like situation going on with Netflix and Eddie that they're gonna put out some more like reruns for reboots for him, like maybe a Boomerang or a couple others?
Ooh.
Like, how big is this contract? Like Adam Sandler got like 15 movies out of Netflix.
If
Yeah.
they're going to do that, if Eddie is listening right now, you need to bring back the Distinguished Gentleman
Yes.
and maybe even touch
Uh-huh.
on it a little bit more. Since
The
it's
Single
it's-
Gentleman could definitely be, especially. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, you. Ooh.
with politics being what they are, bring back
Yeah.
the Distinguished Gentleman or something to that effect. And
I'd like to see another Trading Places and Vampire
Trading
in Brooklyn.
Places, Boomerang. Like
oh,
I'd
there's
love
a
to see
lot of
like
Eddie stuff I would-
sequels.
I would
you're
definitely take a reboot on.
Oh.
Golden
and,
Child.
you know,
Can you imagine
Yeah.
that? Golden Child?
Oh.
that would be good too.
Oh,
That'd be
nah,
good.
Got
that'd
one.
be dope.
He's right here.
Plus
In
his
two
ability,
movies-
his ability to like get dressed up as other characters, like with Life and several movies where he kind of does the same thing that, let's say, like I don't know, he's able to embody other characters. Like
Yeah.
obviously Coming to America and some of those other ones show you that.
Dude,
but
Metro's another one Eddie Murphy's that was
Oh,
great.
great flick.
Metro's dope. Yeah, Metro's dope.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to shout out two movies that I recently saw because of my wife. My Spy with Batista.
Good one. It wasn't too bad. I didn't hate it.
It was your corny family comedy movie. You know what I'm saying? It was quite entertaining. The first one was good, and then we watched the sequel.
Yeah,
which is pretty good. So
hey, low key, bro. Batista might be the best wrestler turned actor, bro. He might be.
Not saying much.
Just off talent.
Are you hitting on paper, bro?
That's fucked up, Julian.
No, I mean, like, to be fair, like Batista, he can be different people in movies. You know?
Yeah.
Like, he's not just Drax. He can be other shit.
Though. No, that's right. He's actually
got out Tiny
he's
Lister.
actually pretty decent out there.
Oh,
have you
Tiny.
seen him?
Yeah, forget about Tiny. Yeah.
Have you seen him in Knock at the Cabin?
I haven't watched that yet.
Yeah, that did look
heard
pretty
good
interesting
things.
though.
Yeah, heard great things about it.
If you guys haven't seen that, that gets 4 blunts out of 5 from me. That movie was good. I definitely recommend checking that out. Man, it was good. Check that out. Batista did a singer there. And what was the new one? Knives Out?
Oh, yeah. Knives Out. Glass Onion.
Glass Onion.
Army of Thieves.
Army of the Dead.
Army of the Dead.
Army of the Dead. Yeah.
Army of the Dead. Now, let's see. We got 4 minutes. Okay, Army of the Dead. You had Army of the Dead and then Army of Thieves, which was the prequel. Now, for those that have seen both,
timing wise, yeah.
For those that have seen those movies, in Army of the Dead, the guy who had broke into the vaults, my man, the German,
the white boy who's in both of them. Let's be specific.
Yeah, I believe if you remember the ending of Army of the Dead, I believe him saving the black guy
from Power,
the
black dude from Power.
Yeah, him saving the black guy from Power, the head of the zombies. You saw how he was keeping people prisoner or what have you. I believe that he still has him and that he's still alive. And we're going to see my beautiful angel from Game of Thrones again from Army of Thieves.
Oh, wow.
She's going to break out of jail. She's going to try to save this dude.
Could get it.
I believe. Yeah.
Can we name this?
Yeah. Fucked up. Get it? Al, you fucked up. You leaked it. They're going to make a movie now.
Well, they need to. They should be a trilogy.
I thought they were
supposed to. I thought they were supposed to. The way Army of the Dead ends, you need to give me a third movie. I'm not satisfied.
That's Zack Snyder, right?
Yes, sir. And those movies was good. Those
that's what he needs. He needs to focus on shit like that. Like that's
shout out again to all the fucking haters out there, like you motherfuckers with the DC shit. Me, the kids, and the wife. We actually just watched the Zack Snyder cut. They were like, "Wow, this is so much better." Like Zack really took that storyline and just went crazy with it. I hope y'all stop hating on DC so we can talk about it more.
Fuck that. Go watch Deadpool.
We will. We're hoping. We're hoping.
Matt,
is that a sneak preview, Matt? Talking about next week what we're going to talk about? Okay,
you know what? Spoiler alert. Chris Evans is in there. It's Human Torch.
No, I have nothing. I can't confirm.
Blade
cannot confirm or deny.
In your face.
Okay.
Tax evasion. Tax evasion.
Fucking candle. Fucking Army and Channing Tatum coming in there. And
Gambit was the best.
And look,
that was one of the best parts.
I told everybody he was going to make an appearance as a Gambit, and I told everybody he wouldn't be able to pull off that accent. It sounded. Hey, I love Channing Tatum first and foremost.
I loved it though.
He's going to get this.
It was meant to be terrible and entertaining because it reminds me of 22 Jump Street.
You mean like wrestling? You mean like fucking WWE? You mean like how you know it's like crazy, but you still like that shit? Like 21 Jump Street?
Like
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You can't really understand half the shit that Gambit says, even from the X-Men show. Like his accent is
a Louisiana accent is a little bit different than what he was in there.
But
I sure everybody remembers what happened here today.
I enjoyed it. I thought he looked right for the part. Like, I'll say this, like, spoiler, whatever. The comic accurate suits. I'm like, this is all the X-Men had to do for 20 years. Like, I don't give a shit how silly it looks. It's not real. It's not real life. Like, why are we trying to make it look as like normal as possible? Like, man, the shit's goofy.
Yeah, that shit looks sick. That shit looks sick. When Wolverine had the full suit, that shit looks sick.
Bro, when he pulled the mask down, oh man, the theater I was in, motherfuckers lost their mind. And people were literally screaming. I don't know what he's saying.
Me and Julian was losing it too.
Yep.
Anybody listening, if you've got the bootleg streaming site, could you go ahead and send that to us in our DMs? Thank you.
Oh, I got it.
1, 2, 3 movies.
Yes, that
Hit 'em up.
is Rick
I'll
at
send.
AOL.com. If you
I got
Hey,
something.
folks.
I got something on the love level. I got something.
Hey, that's all the time we have. We didn't get a chance to talk about the UFC, but we'll cover that. Thanks for joining us,
It
Matt.
was
Now we
boring
talked
as
about
fuck. What do you want to
Hey,
know?
we talked about
But,
the better part of
No, the
what is it,
future
TKO?
UFC. Yeah,
oh
yeah.
TKO Holdings. We talked about the better wing of that company, WWE. Last word. Can't say nothing. We talked about it.
Well, then fuck the WWE. Signing off. Oh, yeah. By the way, if you guys are looking for any artwork, any custom toys, please check my nephew Nate out.
Nathaniel.
His info's in our description box. Signing off, I am Al, joined by my brothers, Matt, Julian, Marcus, and Rick. Peace.
LeBron's go.